There's a publication ban on the trial, so we can't really talk about it much. But would you say the decision today was a step in the right direction?
Yes, 100%. It was a short day in court, and yes, like you say, Mocha, there is a publication ban on this application in particular, which is being carried over from July. So we can't really give you too many details without risking getting in trouble. But we can say that today was a win. We do feel like the judge made a decision that's going to make it a lot easier for the defense to do their job and to speak properly for the men moving forward. So without giving too many details, we do know that that is definitely a win for the accused and the defense team. It's going to make it easier.
It's an absolute shame. You know what? Over 600 days, these guys have been in remand, denied bail. It's a shame. It's time something gets done. Our judicial system is literally failing, and people are starting to see this. And just this would have happened again. The judge realizes what's in the envelope. He could have made the decision today to accept it. Why postpone it? Why go through all this agony again? It's all just delays and delays. I mean, this needs to be dealt with. These guys need to get their bail hearing and have a fair trial. When is this going to happen? It's time. It's either that or the people need to start uprising and saying, you know what, enough is enough. So that's what I feel needs to happen.
Based on what you heard, do you think this is a step in the right direction, even though it's not fully satisfactory?
Yes, definitely. I think this is definitely goes to show that there is some relevancy to what is in there, that the judge wants it dealt with. So. And just disappointing that the public can't be part of it. But now with the council and the Crown looking into this and arguing it to decide which direction to go, it shows that the judge is definitely in favor of. There's something there to argue anyway. So
where did you guys came from today?
We came from Claresholm today.
Yeah. In support of
all the four boys from Coutts.
Yeah,
they're our purpose right now.
And what do you make of their whole ordeal?
This is just a political ploy, just a political thing.
Making money like crazy.
Has nothing to do with justice or nothing to do with what's being presented. Not at all.
What do you make of, now there are a lot of publication bans surrounding today's hearing, so it makes my job very difficult, but would you say today's decision is a step in the right direction?
I'm not sure if it's a step in the right direction or a step at all. I think sometimes we're just standing in place.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay. Anything else you? Yeah.
I just wanted to say to everybody, this Dreamcatcher came from Jerry Morin in jail. He's working for freedom. He's working for all of us. And his work is far harder than anything anybody out here is doing.
You saw them today.
Yes, we saw the voice today, and they need to see us. Come on, people, they need to see us. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you guys have a message to the rest of the population in Canada who are not very familiar of what's happening to these four men? They just see the CBC headline, they see the guns, and they
Tell them to get their heads out of the sand and look at the damn country and wake up, people.
Open your eyes, because it could be you. Don't kid yourself, it could be you. And we wish everybody God's blessing. Have a good day.
Well, I'm happy that the judge has ruled to open the envelope, that he's looked at it, and that potentially we'll get to eventually find out what's in there. It is disappointing that it's still a waiting game, but we expected that when we came.
And you saw the four men today inside the courthouse, and many family members have come down as well. What was the atmosphere like?
The guys came in. I think they were dressed nicely. We've talked about it before. I think it's very good for them to be able to kind of come out in regular clothing and not their jumpers. I think that's always a win in their day when they can feel like a human being with a nice dress shirt on. It was very short, so we're hoping that maybe Tony and Jerry get transferred back to their home bases because they are in solitary confinement otherwise. So otherwise they would have been transferred for less than an hour's worth of court here in Lethbridge, and hopefully Tony doesn't sit or Jerry doesn't sit in solitary until our next date's in November. So
Yes, the next date is November 1st, right?
Yes, there is some talk that they were trying to get this, what happened here today, there is some final arguments that kind of need to be submitted in writing and in oral submissions. So the defense is kind of pushing for an extra date, maybe October 31st. So fingers crossed that we can use that date for to finalize this stuff. And then in November, we can start in trying to get our disclosure application finished up, which is super important. We need to get all the disclosure so we can move forward some more. So.